Welcome to Star Wars Action News, helping Star Wars collectors collect better.
I waited in line for about 2.5 hours to get into the Celebration store, only to find out they were sold out of every item that I actually waited in line for.
Which ones? What were the items?
I was looking for the Force Awakens t-shirt.
Yeah, I got...
All gone.
Yep.
Every size gone.
What day was this?
This was Thursday, actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
I knew that was going to be a hot one.
And then again Friday. I waited, yeah. I also was hoping to get one of the baseball caps. All gone, and the pin set from A New Hope was also completely sold out.
Now, the pins, they did allotments every day, but I think the shirts, they were just gone.
Yeah, they told me that they were, I think on Friday, they told me they were printing more shirts that day to bring to the convention. I don't know if more shirts ever arrived. Honestly, after the disappointment of not finding anything for the first 2 days, I kind of just gave up.
I don't think that the shirts arrived because I've been seeing a lot of angry tweets from people about not being able to get shirts.
I bought on Wednesday night, on preview night, I got the couple items that I was really struck by, the Salacious Crumb Clock and a couple T-shirts. The sort of, it was a surgical strike on the assumption that I'd be able to go back at some time and fill in the holes. But apparently they're trying to recreate the Celebration 3 experience in the store. So I never set foot back in there. But I got, the must-have items. That clock seemed to be very popular.
I thought that thing was creepy. It has like my grandfather's eyebrows, and it's watching me. It's the way the eyes go back and forth. It's like those old mystery movies where the eyeballs are in the painting. I mean, it's really creepy. I couldn't own that.
Well, I like the Haunted Mansion ride at Disney World. It's sort of like something out of there.
It's so bad it's good. It's one of those items.
What about you, Amy? Anything in the store?
I got the sushi set. I did pick up the Force Awakens t-shirt. It was the first thing I had in my hand that day because I was thinking that was going to be the first thing to go. And did pick up the Jedi set, which is what I really wanted, the pin set for Jedi.
Yeah, we were able to go back and get the Jedi pin set. Because we ran the room, we got to go in with the Jedi Knights and Jedi Masters on Wednesday night. So I did get the Force Awakens t-shirt. That was one of my very first things, though. But the pins were gone by the time I even got into the store on Wednesday night. And so I didn't think I'd get them. We were able to go back on Friday morning and pick up. Again, I just got the Jedi set. I got the ones I wanted. People were hoarding them, reselling them. Marjorie liked the Gamorreans, so we got that set.
I actually asked one of the people at the store about the lack of the Force Awakens product, the T-shirt, and I said, everyone probably would want that. That's the first official merchandise from the new movie that I know of. And she said that, everything was so chill in Orlando, they just didn't expect this kind of turnout here.
Yeah, keep in mind, a lot of their Celebration merchandise from Celebration Europe 2 and Orlando ended up at Think Geek, and some of it on clearance. I have to believe the Death Star soccer balls, some of those have to be left over from Celebration Europe, because it just doesn't make... it's a cool idea, but it's not a California thing the way it is a European thing. So... the attendance, I was reading numbers beforehand, both on Wiki and Jedi News and things, that there were going to be 150,000 people here. I don't think they hit that number, but I looked because I was interested in the numbers. The highest attendance at a celebration previously was 35,000. I think that was tied at Celebrations 3 and 4. I think this will definitely beat it. I've heard from the hotels that they think 41,000 people came based upon the rooms.
The Orange County newspaper on Friday's headline said there were 100,000 on Thursday.
Wow.
I find that hard to believe, but this was crowded.
I heard 70,000, which I'm more inclined to believe because that's about the maximum size of WonderCon, which is also held here.
Yeah, I checked the building itself to see what the maximum number of people in each of the rooms is, and not counting the hallways, it maxed out around 60,000. So 100,000 in this building. I was going off of, again, just what the convention site says, but I'm very interested in the numbers. Now, keep in mind, they run numbers differently with Reed than they do San Diego. San Diego goes by member ID. So if you buy 4 one-day passes, they're still counting you as one person. Reed, from my understanding from New York Comic Con, goes by number of passes. So if you bought a 4-day, you're one person. If you bought 3 1-days, but you're one person, you're 3 people. So it's interesting numbers, but I'm curious. I think this will blow the doors off of the attendance numbers. And yeah, they just weren't prepared for the people. And this shows across the board. Every exclusive was a pain to get.
Yeah, and every pass was sold out. Yesterday, there were no 1-day passes left. There were no 1-day passes left yesterday for today, for Sunday. Nothing. My wife was actually, she came to just to go to Disneyland. She didn't really want to go to too much of a celebration, and she thought, well, I'll just buy a 1-day pass for Sunday. But by the time she decided to buy her 1-day pass, completely sold out.
I really don't think that this building is built. I know 70,000 is what the capacity says, but it seems that the services in this building aren't equitable to that amount.
Keep in mind, though, the services aren't based to maximum capacity. They base the perishable goods off of estimated attendance, not maximum.
Yeah, on Saturday I tried to get lunch around 1, and they told me that they were out of everything except nachos, and they had been for a while, and I could not find any sort of meat byproduct in the building whatsoever. So, and then they just don't seem to have enough. Like, they have some food trucks outside, but not enough for the amount of people that are here. And I think the food trucks are like a stable thing, it seems, for the evenings here, but it just seemed that they were lacking in a lot of services.
And I know in Orlando, the food court was usually busy, especially at the peak times, but it was manageable. And there were some, I ate a lot of crepes because nobody seemed to want to eat crepes in Orlando. But here like Marjorie was saying, they ran out of hot dogs at the various vendors and the food truck. Even if you're inclined, the lines are too long. It's a lot of people.
Yeah, I went on, this was Friday, to just get a quick lunch. And this was around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but, this is how cons go. And I was told that there was a Devilicious food truck out there that was pretty far down, so it had a smaller line. I'm like, fine, I don't care what it is. I go there, and it is like a 4-person line. I'm like, this is great. I stand 15 minutes in line to order. I'm like, perfect. I didn't realize there was then a 45-minute wait for them to cook your food, and that the crowds milling about were actually the people who had placed their order before and were stuck in purgatory, having spent $40 on 2 burritos. Literally $40 on 2 burritos. And then just, you're stuck there. And it got to the point, I'm like, I want to leave more than I want that $40 of food.
One thing I want to say they did get right here is the bathrooms. Any other convention you go to, you're waiting in line 20 minutes to go to the bathroom. Here, they have so many bathrooms here that I don't think I had to wait at all to go to the bathroom at any day.
It's a lot of, probably too much information. I did have one time walk in and be like, okay, there's a line, I'll hold it, turn around, walk out, tried later, it was fine.
Yes.
Well, Baron, if they're not giving us any food or drink, we have no need for that.
All dressed up and nowhere to go.
Thanks for watching this video. You can see full episodes of Star Wars Action News with more collecting news and reviews at swactionnews.com. We also have thousands of toy and collectible photos in our photo gallery. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. May the pegs be stocked and the Force be with you.